court matchup we have in front of us tonight. Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Dort in at the three, the small forward.
We have seen this over and over and over again. SGA with the and one.
Now, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Leonard. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. The three ball. Hartenstein pulls it in. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. First shot won't go. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Holmgren outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Beal outside. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Dort. Leonard way outside. The Thunder with the rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now here's Harden. 29 points for him last game against Miami.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Leonard against Dort. Leonard passes to Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wallace outside. Inside. Here's Holmgren, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Harden. From downtown, Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now here's Harden. Leonard on the wing. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. No luck on that one. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Clippers trail by 4. Releases. And again, it's the Clippers.
Boy, the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels. That is vintage James Harden right there.
Holmgren outside. No good on the 3. And so Beal will bring it up for the Clippers. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Dort. SGA looking around. Now here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And here's Beal. Still no points. To the inside. No, stop it in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Now here's Dort. Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 now.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Here's SGA, following the score by Los Angeles. Now Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Out left to the wing. Leonard finds some space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Thunder trail by 3. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Looking to win the run. He can't get that one to fall. Harden with the defensive effort. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Number 1, the Thunder. In 3rd, the Clippers.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Batum's checked in. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Up and overdone. Wallace misses.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Leonard for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Dort with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Dort, the pass to SGA. Jacks up a three. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Batum outside. Dort against Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Dort. Leonard for three. Great positioning on the putback. Zubac has got 7.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort, and Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace.
For the Thunder, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Joe.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Caruso misses. The Clippers in the lead. Harden with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Leonard. Rejected by Holmgren.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponents you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
And Caruso drops them both. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Dunn. No points so far. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Over to the left wing. From outside the arc. Caruso grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Harden. Batum outside. Launches a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's SGA. He's got 11. Now here's Joe, defended by Dunn. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And the Clippers with the ball. 4-point game. Batum outside. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beal in for Harden. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Holmgren. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Beal. He's scoreless to end the drought. And the layup is good.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
.50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Right side, Mitchell. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Batum outside. Lopez against Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Jalen Williams.
Well, if you allow Lopez to get that kind of touch, it's really hard to guard the 7-footer without fouling him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
And here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Pass to Bogdanovic. Lopez, the screen on Caruso. Beal outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you guys.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Los Angeles making a change here. Collins checked in. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Shoots over Collins. Collins with the defensive effort. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Dunn, the pass to Collins. And here's Lopez. Williams defending. Pass to Beal. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Dunn. Now Collins, covered by Joe. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. The Thunder shooting just 38% for this game so far. Caruso misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Beal outside. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. Wallace comes in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Caruso finds Dort. And here's SGA outside. SGA knocks down a three.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 4. And here's Collins for 3. Good work defensively by Caruso. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, SGA. To the paint. Williams misses. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Outside, SGA. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Very few people do it more often or better in pick and roll action than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tough to stop.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. James Harden, he's checked in for Dunn. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Here's Harden. 5 points in the game. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
And the Thunder shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Wallace left side. Caruso up top. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Listen, Caruso's going to be very selective with the threes he takes, but he is very capable out there.
Harden, the pass to Beal. To the left wing. And here's Collins for 3. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, B.A., and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates? The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
And he can't hit the second.
Boy, guys, when he's at his best, John Collins can be an impact player at both ends of the floor. There's a lot of things this young guy does well.
And he nails the third.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Dort. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, SGA. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Beal outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. And the 3 off target. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Collins with a screen on Dort. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
The Clippers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Beal. Here's Collins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 3. On the wing, Harden. SGA covering. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
The 3 from Holmgren. And James Harden pulls it down.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Done. The pass to Lopez. Shoots over Holmgren. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Inside, Hartenstein throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Ajay Mitchell at the foul line for 1.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Wallace outside. Dort outside. And here's SGA outside. Collins with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lopez, the screen on Dort. Leonard with the ball. Hardenstein covering. The three is up. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. Harden's got 11 points.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Hardenstein with a screen on Harden. Lopez with the steal. Lets the three fly. Hardenstein pulls it in. Hardenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The shot's good from SGA. 22 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And the Clippers have possession. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Collins left side. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. The three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Give him 8.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Big Chet throwing it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Dunn outside. Collins outside. To end the run. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harden against SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Harden. Here's SGA. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Holmgren with it. Defended by Harden. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots off the step back. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Leonard against Dort. Down low. Lopez passes to Dunn. Lets it go from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dort finds Holmgren. Here's SGA. He can't hit that time. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Leonard for 3. No good there.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder out in front. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
It's been all about SGA. This guy's slicing and dicing out there. Great feel for where he can get his shots, and his teammates are looking for him.
Right until it breaks. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. So it's Los Angeles now. 11-point game.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Beal. Collins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Brian.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Wallace's shot is good. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Beal, right side. Off target with the 3.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Beal. Watched by Wallace. Dort against Leonard. Looking to get it going. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Back to SGA. Stolen by Harden. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Beal surveying the D. Here's Zubats. He's guarded by Hartenstein. For 3, Collins sinks the tray. Collins has got 5 points.
The corner 3 is coveted, and John Collins quickly gets to work.
Now SGA. He's got 27. And here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. To shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Dort, no good.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Collins passes to Beal. Back to Collins. Takes a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Wow, the length of Chet.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So a moment now to see the story for John Collins. Clippers trail by 11. Beal outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He'd resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he'd welcome joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talents.
They're happy to have him. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. To the middle. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And that's 10 points for Bradley Beal.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Outside for Dort. The three. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 27 points for him. There's the screen. There's the drive. Ooh, an aggressive slash from SGA.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Beal outside. Leonard for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. SGA against Harden. Pass to Wallace. Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
That one misses. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Holmgren. Leonard for three. Nails it from three. Leonard's got 11.
Yeah, defense should know better than to concede a three to Kawhi. Boy, he stretched his range out over time.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Number 1, the Thunder, the 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
These two jumped on opponents' mistakes last year, putting up impressive points off turnover totals.
Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Beal. 10 points for him. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Wallace. Holmgren outside. 4-3. The Clippers grab the miss. And here's Harden. He's got 11. Pass to Dunn. Beal outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Wallace. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Caruso.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Clippers trail by 6. Back to Harden. Beal outside. To the inside. Leonard outside. Outside Harden. Beal from outside. Dort grabs the miss.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Zubac with the steal. Here's Beal. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Alex Caruso.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. To snap the cold streak. That one no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Beal. There's the 3. Beal with another miss.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
1:41 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Beal against Caruso. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Leonard for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 1:06 left to play in the 3rd. Back to Caruso. Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Lopez comes in for Zubac, and Batum is subbed in for Harden. Then for Oklahoma City, Joe comes in for Dort, and Mitchell subbed in for Wallace.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. Clippers trail by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard finds Lopez. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his third free throw of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Brook Lopez, shooting 1.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Williams. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the power forward. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Harden. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Caruso. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow, Alex Caruso showing some touch on the interior.
Here's Harden. Collins with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. 2 points. That one goes. Dunn's got his first points of the night.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Here's SGA. To the paint. Here's Caruso. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 7. Dunn outside. Pass to Harden. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Collins passes to Harden. 4 on the clock. Looking to get back on track, and he sinks the layup.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Wiggins with a screen on Harden. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Harden scanning the floor. Lopez finds Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Stolen by Harden. They've got numbers. Fires the 3, and it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Ball, he's checked in for the Clippers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Paul. Fader on the way. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Outside, SGA. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Harden, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, a screen on Paul. They get back on track. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. And slammed it home! And a foul! A chance at another point at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. Leonard with a screen on SGA. Back to Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort outside. Down low. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Clippers trail by 3. Now Beal. Zubac, screen. Inside. It's tipped. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist by Holmgren. Holmgren's got his 5th assist in this one. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Bogdanovic. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Beal outside. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Boy, that little bump is not going to be a problem for Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy's going to finish right through it.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Dort finds Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Beal. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Zubac. Here's SGA. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Second team foul.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Harden's checked in.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. To halt the run. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Back to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Now we've seen this before, the aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 11. Leonard with the ball. Beal outside. Screen by Leonard. Top of the key. And that one is right through the heart.
I'll tell you, when Bradley Beal is cooking, folks, the energy he brings is infectious.
Here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Beal. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer, Beal. Dort grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Holmgren. For 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 tonight. Clippers trail by 14. Beal outside. For 3. Oh, the shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-4 run. Harden against SGA. Now Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Gilgeous-Alexander puts up the tray. Harden with a rebound.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Beal outside. Zubac screen. Oh, the stuff!
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Thunder leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. No problem from 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's SGA. Outside Holmgren. Here's SGA. Zubac pulls it down. 1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Beal. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Free throw is good from Collins. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. They've led by as many as 14.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got a 9-point lead. Outside Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the Thunder take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.